Within a 25-minute window, I decided to get the plastic surgery done, and so I think plastic surgery is the silver bullet to happiness. You're here for the tea, the juicy story, and most importantly, you are here to see how ugly I was before plastic surgery, but I hate to break it to you. I hate to tell you a plot twist, how the tables have turned, but I'm still ugly with plastic surgery. Today, I am doing a video about my plastic surgery experience and the procedures I've gotten done before. I ran an Instagram poll asking you all if you wanted to do a brain tumor story or a plastic surgery story, and although it was neck and neck for a while, overall plastic surgery story won. But regardless, make sure to follow my Instagram so you can be updated with my next videos and vote. If you don't already know, my name is Angelica. I like to make videos about college and lifestyle and anything else in between, so if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to click that subscribe button, follow me on my social media, and stay connected. And let's get straight to the video. Before I start, I just want to say that you are all beautiful inside out, with without makeup, with or without plastic surgery, and I never shy away about being 100% honest with you guys. I've been on camera with no makeup, I've been on camera with full glam, so I'm always really transparent and real, so this is nothing I was trying to hide or anything. I just wanted to share my experience because I just wanted to give you guys my perspective and help destigmatize some things and inform you guys. And also, I am not a doctor. Please, if you are thinking about getting any procedure done to your face or your body or your health, please consider talking to a doctor. I am a nobody. I'm just a person on the internet sharing my thoughts and experiences. And you are all beautiful and you don't need to do anything, and our looks and all this surface level stuff is so temporary on this earth, and people are not going to remember how full your lips or big your butt. They're gonna remember how you make them feel and what you did for the world and how you contributed to society. So I just want to get that off my chest. So what surgery I got? I got 2 surgeries done to my face. A blepharoplasty and also an epicanthoplasty. And the first surgery creates a crease in my eyelid, and if you don't know what that is, so you see if I open my eyes right here, I get a crease and it folds. Before, I didn't have one, or it was really small, so the lid space would be directly on top of my eyelashes, if that makes sense. And people get this surgery both for cosmetic and medical reasons. Medically, because there's like weight or skin or sagging, and so your eyelashes are getting covered and they're poking your eyes. Or 2, for cosmetic reasons, it just lifts your eyes up. You can open your eye more engaging, more awake looking, more expressive with your eyes. And there are 2 methods to this surgery. There's the incisional method and then the non-incisional method. The incisional method is for people with older, saggy, more skin to essentially cut off to like lift it up. And then the non-incisional method creates 3 sutures or a few sutures on your eyelid, and they put a suture underneath the skin, and then they scar that tissue underneath while it's in there, and then when they take out the sutures later, the leftover like scarring to the tissue is what creates the crease in the long run. So it depends on the doctor, it depends on what the doctor says, so don't quote me on that. I got the non-incisional method because I already had a really small double eyelid and my skin was thin, and most people will suggest the non-incisional method. The second surgery I got was the epicanthoplasty, and that is a surgery that readjusts and aligns your inner corner of your eye. So because I got a double eyelid crease, I wanted to come more naturally with my eyes, so they often pair the surgery together to readjust your inner corner a little bit so it's naturally in line with the nice curve of this crease. So here are the before and after pictures, and I just want to say I thought I looked really cute before the surgery as well, and I didn't think that there was anything necessarily wrong with my face. This is what I looked like before. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of myself with minimal or no makeup and then also heavy makeup. You could see that my eyes were not super small. Some of these photos I do feel like I look a little tired or sleepy or not as engaged, and yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Obviously, you guys see my after face. You guys have seen me with full makeup. You guys have seen me with no makeup. I always joke to my friends like, pre-double eyelid Angelica isn't Angelica, I don't know. I never shy about it. I still have pictures on my Instagram with before the surgery, and I know some people like hide all their photos, but who cares, like to each their own, like do whatever makes you happy. I know it's a subtle difference, but it's definitely a noticeable difference in my opinion, and I think that it looks better and brings more balance and harmony and bright energy to my face and my aura. My family actually has a history of getting this surgery for medical reasons. My little brother, when he was in 9th grade, his eyelid was pressing so heavily against his eyelashes directly that his eyelashes were pointing down and scratching his own eyes. So his vision was dropping and he could not see. He was getting pink eye, red eye, and all that stuff. So he got the surgery years before I did, and my mom actually did the same procedure when she was his age as well. And although I look more like my dad than my mom, so I didn't have this problem exactly like my brother, I knew in the end, or in a few years or within 10 years, I would have to get the surgery as well, just because your eyelid will naturally sag. And not to say that smaller eyes is bad, but medically it can have consequences with vision, infection, and stuff like that. Cosmetically, I got it done because it allowed me to be more expressive with my eyes and seem more engaged and interested and awake. And yeah, that's it. And I don't need to explain myself to people or give anybody an explanation, but a lot of people will say Asians get double eyelid surgery to look more white. But it's so funny because a lot of my Caucasian friends could not even tell really the difference. And if anything, I was assimilating more to Asian culture because this surgery is so popular in Asia. But really, I just did the surgery for myself, and it wasn't to uphold any type of culture. You do you, everything in moderation. And you know, at the end of the day, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. Do I think plastic surgery is the silver bullet to happiness? No. But do I think it could help if you have insecurities? Yes. Was I insecure about my eyes? No. Was I insecure about the way I look? Sure, like any other regular teenager, but you don't have to be like crumblingly insecure to get plastic surgery or crumblingly not insecure to get plastic surgery. You can just get it if you want. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And before I try to make light of this surgery, I just want to put into context of people who are not familiar with this surgery. This surgery is one of the most, if not the most popular plastic surgery in Asia, and it is so normalized there and almost as normal as Botox, or even more normal as getting Botox. South Korea is the place to get plastic surgery in the world because they have the top doctors, top craftsmanship, and super affordable, and it's just the best of the best, and this is what they are just so skilled at. The surgery itself, I was literally in and out of the office within 1 hour. I was not under. I had some local anesthesia shots in my eyes, so I didn't feel the procedure and the pain. I actually had another skincare procedure done to remove some of the milia, which are these white little sebum oil bumps under your skin, which are not like pimples. And so I got those like lasered off, which is why I have all those scars underneath. We're not gonna be talking about that today because that's an insecurity I'm still going through and still trying to fix. I got the surgery done between my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college. That's summertime, and we were on a vacation to South Korea as a family. I did not go to South Korea for this surgery specifically, but I do know lots of people go to South Korea for plastic surgery because 1, it's cheaper, 2, it's better, 3, all that added, it's still cheaper than doing it in the States, and they do a fantastic job. But we were just on family vacation when my brother actually went in for a kind of a follow-up with his procedures and seeing how it's been. In that time, we were just like, oh, should I get mine done? And then we just got talking, and pretty much within a 25-minute window, I had decided to get the plastic surgery done. And I am not encouraging spontaneous plastic surgery, but it was just something that I loosely talked about. And in the moment we were there, this doctor is someone we trusted. I've seen his work, and my mom was like, you should get it. We're here, it's affordable. When else are you gonna have the time to come back in your adult life to like take time off to recover like this? So I was like, okay. And I was like 80% sure of doing the surgery, and I felt like that was as sure as I was going to get, even if you gave me like an eternity to think about it. And I knew I would have to get the surgery eventually because of medical reasons. So I was like, you know what? I trust my mom. I trust my 80%. I trust this doctor. Let's do it. So in terms of cost, it was really affordable for me because my brother had previously worked with this person, and also we just knew this person. I think it was under $2,000 USD. Without insurance, which was extremely affordable. And there's a lot of price range difference for these surgeries in South Korea. It can be cheaper than mine, it can be more expensive than mine. This procedure is so mainstream. It's like as mainstream as getting your nails done. It's literally on every corner, and a lot of doctors do it every day. They do like 20 a day or something. I don't know. They just do so many of these. So just do your research, find a doctor that you like, and I feel like there shouldn't be that much of a difference in terms of the procedure itself, but obviously do your research and find someone that works for you. A lot of the plastic surgeons in the States more do this surgery for medical reasons, so they don't really focus on like the aesthetic cosmetic aspect, which is fine in its own since they probably do other plastic surgeries for different cosmetic reasons. So this is why people go to South Korea for the surgery. And the surgery itself was pretty painless. Obviously you can feel like pressure of his hand and like the tools. Not like pain pressure, but just like you can feel it's not like everything is just like numbed out. But in terms of pain, I would say the only really pain for me was the anesthesia shots I got. So he would put like 1 or 2 here and like 1 or 2 on the eyelids. And I kid you not, that was so painful. I would not wish that on my worst enemies. Maybe I just have overly sensitive eyes, but he was like jamming a needle into my inner corner and saying,
"Please don't flinch, it's going to ruin it."
And I'm like, I'm trying so hard not to flinch, but it's like naturally you just flinch because it's in your eye. So that was pretty painful and I was digging my nails into my thighs, but that's over in a pretty quick second. And in terms of the recovery process, the first day is not too bad because you still have a lot of the numb shot stuff in your skin. But after that drug wears off, you're starting to feel it. And the doctor did give me some medication. I don't know what kind of medication it was, but it was just like pain relief medication, and I took it for a few days. And the first day you're just going to want to like close your eyes or just like look down at the floor because you don't want to like press into where it was just surgeried. Is that a word? Yeah, surgeried, operated on. But the doctor will tell you have to open your eyes and continue pressing into the crease that we just made to keep the swelling down, to like compress it, and then also create like a natural shape. I did wear bandages for a while just to protect it a little bit, and I did ice a lot because they want the swelling to be down, and then they give you like little ointments to apply to prevent from bacteria and infection from happening. I went to remove the sutures. Okay, update. I am at the doctor's office and they took off my bandages, and this is second day since surgery. And a little bit of bruising. And all this white stuff is like numbing cream because I'm actually getting these like sebum bumps removed. Today he's going to be taking out those 3 stitches. The stitches here on my inner corner he's going to be taking off on Wednesday. And then he just checked up on it and it was fine and we went with our day. I think first month they recommend you ice a lot to keep the swelling down. You are going to be swollen for a little bit, but I would say the bruising and the scars will go away in like 2 weeks.
I got my front stitches out, and so all the stitches are out.
But I think the first few days or a week you can't get water into it, so I literally showered with goggles or like sunglasses, and then my mom washed my hair for me. But yeah, they tell you everything and it's super like informative of what to do. In terms of going out in public, this surgery is so normalized. There are people on the subway walking in the streets with a full-on face mummy mask mold because they just got their jaw, nose, and things done. So I was least of their concern, so don't worry about feeling embarrassed, and also who the hell cares, you know? Thankfully, I also wear glasses, so a lot of times you couldn't really see in my family photos that I had work done because the glasses were kind of covering it. But yeah, the bruising and redness should go away in like 2 weeks, but swelling will take, like most plastic surgeries, probably a few, like 6 months to fully go down and even a year to fully settle into your face. I'm going to be showing you guys pictures of me around like the 3-month mark when I just started college. It was still a little bit swollen, but it wasn't like not presentable. I just looked like I had thicker eyelids, and now my eyelids are like much smaller, but in the beginning they were bigger. I am extremely happy with the results, and I feel like it really has enhanced my features and my face, and I'm able to be more expressive and show more interest and engage, and makeup is easier to apply, my lashes stay up more. You know, there's a lot of pros to the surgery, and I think that the surgeon did a great job, and I'm really happy with the result. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all liked this more personal and intimate and more honest. Well, I feel like all my videos are those 3 things, but about my plastic surgery, and I hope that this encourages you all to be more compassionate and understanding of people's choices and things that people do. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on plastic surgery are, if you would ever get plastic surgery, if you think I look better with or without. Well, actually, I don't really care what you think because I think I looked fine before or after, it doesn't matter. I think I looked fine in both scenarios. But yeah, I hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on my social media so you can stay tuned to vote what kind of video you want next. And I will see you all in the next one.